Chosen one, stop now and listen carefully, not with your ears, with the place inside you that has been awake since childhood, but never had words. Because what is happening right now is not coincidence, not curiosity, not algorithm, not chance. This moment is a veil being lifted. God said, Now the truth will be revealed to you, not tomorrow, not when you are more ready, not when you feel stronger. Now, for a long time, you have lived with a strange tension in your chest, a pressure you couldn't explain, a knowing you couldn't prove, a sense that your life was operating on a hidden layer, while everyone else was moving on the surface. You weren't imagining it. You were being withheld, not delayed, protected, not punished, prepared, not ignored. The silence you endured wasn't absence, it was containment. Because if the truth had been revealed to you too early, it would have crushed you, and if it had been revealed too late, you would have lost yourself trying to survive without it. So God waited, and now He speaks. From the beginning, you noticed it. You didn't blend. You didn't move like others. You didn't think like the crowd, even when you tried to shrink yourself to belong. Something inside you refused to go quiet. That resistance wasn't rebellion, it was design. You were engineered with spiritual friction. You were built to feel uncomfortable in places where truth is diluted. Your soul rejects shallow systems because you were never meant to live shallow outcomes. That is why certain doors closed witut explanation. Why certain relationships collapsed without warning. Why paths that looked safe suddenly felt suffocating. God was not sabotaging your comfort. He was preserving your calling. You didn't just go through hardship, you went through precision pressure, every delay, every betrayal, every season where your strength was demanded, but your rewards were withheld. That was not random suffering. That was weight training for authority. You were being taught how to stand when applause disappears, how to obey when clarity vanishes, how to remain whole when support evaporates. Most people collapse when they lose validation. You learned how to function without it. That is why you survived things that should have broken you. That is why you kept moving even when you were exhausted beyond language. God was building a nervous system that could hold power without corruption. Not judged, not tested for failure. Observed for readiness. He watched how you handled disappointment, how you responded when misunderstood, how you treated people who could not help you. And when you chose integrity without reward, when you chose restraint without recognition, when you chose faith without proof, something shifted. You crossed an internal threshold. And that is why God said, enough concealment. Now, revelation. The truth is this: you are not late, you are not behind, you are not broken. You were strategically delayed so your emergence would carry weight. What opens now will not be fragile. What begins now will not be shallow. What moves through you now will not require constant validation to survive. Your next season will speak for itself. People will feel your presence before you explain it. Opportunities will find you without you chasing them. Resistance will retreat without confrontation. Not because you became aggressive, but because you became aligned. This is important. As truth is revealed to you, truth will also be revealed around you. Masks will slip. Motives will surface. Hidden intentions will lose their camouflage. Do not panic when this happens. This is not loss. This is clarity. God is removing noise so your discernment can breathe. Some people will exit quietly. Others will resist loudly. Let them. You are no longer called to explain yourself to environments you have outgrown. You are not entering a season of striving. You are entering a season of authority without force. This means you stop chasing what is meant to come to you. You stop begging clarity from people who benefit from your confusion. You stop negotiating your worth for proximity. You move differently now, with restraint, with precision, with a calm that unsettles chaos. Here is a truth few are told. Your greatest weapon is not your voice. It is your presence. You carry stillness in a noisy world, clarity in a distracted culture, depth in a shallow age. That is why people project onto you, why some feel drawn while others feel threatened, why you trigger reactions without speaking. Light does that. And now God is no longer dimming you for the comfort of others. Expect acceleration but not chaos. Expect movement but not confusion. Things will line up faster than your emotions can process. Do not self-sabotage by doubting what you prayed for. This is not a fluke. This is alignment catching up to obedience. You are not stepping into something new. You are stepping into what was always yours, now strong enough to hold it. Stay grounded, stay clean in intention, stay honest with God. You don't need to announce your elevation. It will be obvious. And when doubt whispers, remember this moment. God said, "Now the truth will be revealed to you." And once truth is revealed, you can never live small again. This was not just information. This was confirmation. God did not bring you this far to tease you. He did not preserve you through silence, isolation, and unseen battles just to abandon you at the edge of revelation. What you felt during this message, that tightening in your chest, that sudden stillness, that strange sense of, "This is for me," that was not emotion. That was recognition. Something ancient inside you just stood up. The truth has now been revealed to you. And once truth is revealed, ignorance is no longer an option. You cannot go back to pretending you don't know. You cannot return to shrinking, delaying, or doubting what God has already spoken. From this moment forward, you are responsible for what you have heard. Not in fear, not in pressure, but in alignment. You don't need to rush. You don't need to prove anything. You don't need to explain yourself to anyone. You simply need to walk forward differently. Calmer, clearer, unshakable, because heaven has already marked this moment. What opens next will not ask for permission. What shifts next will not wait for approval, and what God releases next will not be stopped. You are not entering chaos. You are entering clarity, and clarity changes everything. Now this part matters. If this message spoke to you, don't just scroll away and treat it like background noise. Spiritual moments pass people by because they fail to respond. So here is what I want you to do intentionally. Press, like right now, not for the algorithm, but as a signal, a marker. A moment where you say, "I received this. Subscribe to this channel," because this isn't random content. These messages are for those who are waking up, realigning, and stepping into what God already prepared. If you are here now, you are meant to stay connected. Comment this declaration below. I receive the truth God revealed to me, not emojis, not noise, a declaration. Your words matter. And if you feel led, share this message with one person, just one. Someone who has been questioning, someone who has been silent, someone who has been waiting for confirmation they couldn't explain. You may be the answer to their prayer. Stay close. More is coming. And what God is unfolding next is only for those who stayed until the next message. Walk in truth. Stand in clarity. And never forget, God has spoken. And now you know.